WGUD Sports presents East Central Hornet Football.
Looked like there were three linemen standing right there. If they block him, that play goes for first down.
They must have been talking about what they're going to do after the game because, he came completely untouched.
He came through three of them. So it's going to bring up fourth down. Good stop by our defense, which is what we've talked about all year, how good our defense has played. I believe you're going to see our offense play a little bit angry tonight. They were not satisfied with how they played last week. So based on talking to those guys. Oh, we blocked the punt.
I think Baldock got a hand on it. He did.
Block punt. We're going to start at the.
Oh, we don't have to worry about coming out flat. That's a great play.
No.
They definitely, the Hornets are ready to play tonight, Kyle.
Good play right there by Trenton. Good play by Branson to catch it right there. So we're going to start on our on Bay High's 23-yard line. We're going to get a chance to look at our offense here. Like I said, it seems like they had a little unfinished business from last week. They didn't play as well as we would like to have last week, and I believe we're gonna see them play a little bit with a little bit of edge tonight. So first down from the 23-yard line, we got our spread look. Here comes. There's the pass to Will.
Oh. That could have been dangerous. I thought Will was going to get depleted on that.
So we ran a reverse. We gave on the fast motion. Then we ran a reverse to Cam Gray, and then he tried to throw it back to Will Young, our quarterback, and it was incomplete. I'm like you. That was dangerous there. So second down and 10 from the 23-yard line here. We're back in our normal set. Tight end wing look. I look. Bay High jump. So we got Caden Redmond at fullback, number 9 Dylan Grinsteiner at tailback, Ryan Evans, number 34 at wing, number 23 Cameron Rouse at tight end, number 75 Big Donovan Shields at tackle, number 16 Peyton Lundy's our receiver, number 50 Will Boone's one of our guards, number 79 Carlisle Rogers is our center. Here's a play. There's a give to Dylan. Number 66 made a good play in the backfield.
You know, I like the call, Kyle, to open the game up, especially on a block punt, being at home, homecoming. Obviously the kids would have responded accordingly, but the safety, or I think that was a safety. I don't think that was a corner. Made a good play.
He did.
And I thought Will was going to get hung out to dry there. So he did a good job to kind of make a play on it.
Absolutely. Good play right there by Nathan Fleming in the backfield. So it's 3rd and 4 for the Hornets. We tried to draw them off. They didn't jump. Number 5, Will Young, our quarterback's coming over here. We got number 73, Fisher Davis at one guard as well. Number 54, Dakota Graham. That's on us.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure. That's not the first time that's happened for us all season, Kyle.
That hadn't happened many times.
Maybe one in the Jefferson Davis game where our offensive line jumped, but that doesn't happen. We're usually pretty disciplined there.
That was one of those – I'm with you, Nick. That was one of those snap infractions where everybody moved but the center. The ball didn't move. So that's going to push us back to 3rd and 10. So we'll see what happens here. 3rd and 10 for the Hornets back to the 23-yard line. Seems like we ran 8 plays and we ran 2 there. With penalties and everything else. So 3rd and 10 from the 23. Here we go. There's a lead to Dylan. He had a little bit of a cutback, but he couldn't see it. Gain of about 4 on the play. That's going to bring up 4th down and 6.
Number 9, Dylan Grinsteiner on the
new backfield coming in here. Number 33, Pierce Tullis. Number 3, Cameron Gray. Going to be 4th and 6. So your Hornets are 7-0 and looking to go 8-0. And next week they complete their season, like Nick said, against Van Cleve. 4th and 6 here.
They bring their linebackers on just about every play.
Yeah, and they're starting deep. So everybody around the line of scrimmage, of course, looks like we're going to call timeout here. The play clock was running down. Coach Smith's going to make a decision on kicking or going and what play here. So good start by the defense. Our defense has played well all year, dominated all year, and gave our offense a good shot here. It's going to be 4th down here. Coach Smith is still talking to our offense. Looks like we're going to go for it.
Yeah, you know he wants to put it in, Kyle. Whenever you make a big special teams play early that way, I mean, technically that's almost not like now we're going to start both halves off with possession of the football. So you don't want to walk away here without a touchdown. I mean,
yeah, can't blame him at all.
You know, the folks at home or there's folks at home that's thinking, you know, or even in the stands, you'd like to see a field goal here, but you know, you almost feel like you're wasting that block punt on the field goal. Yeah.
Agreed. So we're back with you, 4th and 6 from the 19-yard line. We
hadn't tried the left side of that off at the defense.
We're in our spread look.
There we go.
There
he's open. He's open.
Oh, he was open.
Yeah, that's Will just got to set his feet and follow through. The ball floated on him.
Yeah, he got a little happy feet there.
Yeah, that was a great play call. It was there, probably a touchdown if we complete that.
Yeah, I think if he completes it, it's a touchdown. That's the kind of plays we have to make as well. You can see Coach Smith's a little bit frustrated because as much as we run it, we got to be able to throw it a little bit for balance sake.
And here's the other thing. As you're working late into the season, when you get in the playoffs, that play there can be the difference between going on to the next round and going home and getting ready for postseason workouts. So, yeah, you look for that throw to be completed moving forward.
BHS trying to speed it up a little bit.
Oh, nice.
Oh, they called something. BHS trying to go a little
Well, our
fast.
defense has got our ears pinned back, and we're coming. I like our defensive game plan. Linebackers are playing really aggressive tonight, which they typically do, but
we are getting after it. But there's the explanation why they were in such a hurry. They got a delayed game. So here we go, 1st and 15. Good play right there by Joel Reiser, squeezing down and making a tackle.
Tackle made after a gain of maybe 1. That brings up 2nd down for the Tigers.
Looked like a lead or just a quickie there, off tackle. Good play by Joel. Maybe a gain of 1. So 2nd and 14 here. 7.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. We played this entire quarter on this side of the 50. So 2nd down for BHS. They had two people in motion. That's going to be a penalty on
man,
them.
we are nailing that.
Quarterback number 7 keeps on the run.
We are nailing Mr. Peters there. He's going to see Avery White in his sleep tonight.
There's no doubt. If it's a legal shift, we'll decline. So it's going to bring up 3rd and a bunch. They got to get to the 29, and they're on the 9. 3rd and 20. Nick, I wouldn't want to have a 3rd and 20 against our defense the way we're playing right now.
No, you kind of feel like they're going to do something to get themselves a little bit of breathing room to try to punt the ball off here. Of course, they may throw it and hope for it be as good as a punt. I'm not sure what he caught that. He sure did.
Wow.
That was a good throw.
Good ball, good catch.
He threw the ball where only his guy could get to it, and in 3, Maxwell Lewis went up, and senior, 5'9", 150 pounds, went up and made a play.
Trenton was right there in good position. That number 3, Mr. Lewis, made a good catch there. So that gets him out, gets him a little breathing room. So 1st and 10. There's the toss out wide. He's got.
Well, we really showed our speed right there.
He could not get to the edge. It looked like he had it, didn't it?
It did for a minute, and that Hornet defense just converged on him. That was impressive.
Tyler Thornton made a good play there to get to the edge and make the tackle coming up from a safety spot. So loss of a yard there. 2nd and 11 from the 35. Bay High's keeping us off balance. They had that one good play there. So 2nd and 11 from the 35-yard line. We got a lot of folks up at the line of scrimmage. There's a toss the other way. That's Higg. Higg made that tackle from behind. Our defensive tackles are really, really good. Our entire defense is really good.
Yeah, one of our only juniors there, and that was he's going to be a staple to that defense next year, because he certainly will have more time logged than anybody else we're going to have coming back. He's been a big part of the defensive line this year.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and 12 here. 5:40 to go in the first quarter. 3rd and 12 from the 29.
You look for him to air it out again here, Kyle.
Yeah.
But we're coming. I don't think we blitzed last time. Oh, my gosh.
We had 5 people in the backfield.
You know, I can't help but say this. I'm out here watching this gold and purple team, and I know they're blue, but it looks purple from here. Gold and purple and that maroon and gray just swarm. I hope that's what it looks like tomorrow night at Baton Rouge. I can only hope.
We talked about that pregame. That's gonna be a old school slobber knocker, they called them. Both teams want to run the football. Both teams have the identity of being tough, physical teams, and that's gonna be a good one in Baton Rouge tomorrow night.
Here we go again, coming for another block. Undoubtedly, we saw something on film that makes us believe we're going to be able to get in there and get that.
Not a very good punt. About a 20-yard punt.
This quarter is proudly sponsored by Nationwide Insurance, the Bradshaw Agency. What matters to you matters to us.
So about a 20-yard punt. We're going to take over. Again, we're still playing on this side of the field. So we're going to have the ball on the 49-yard line of Bay High going in. We're going left to right here at H.D. Shirley Stadium. There's the toss. That's Cameron. Good run.
Nice run. Good run.
Cameron Gray brought down at the 44-yard line. That brings up 2nd down.
Coach Smith saw something that he's not happy about.
Oh,
I think he hit the wrong hole, Kyle. I think he's wanting him to take it inside.
Yeah, something happened there. Coach Smith wasn't real happy.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, because he made an incredible run, so you got to believe that he was looking for him to maybe hit the 2-hole to 4-hole there.
We got 5 yards there. 2nd and 5. There's the lead.
Yeah, see where he went there that time? He hit more over the guard,
yeah,
where Gray was more over the 6-hole, over the tackle. And you know, we talked about in the Moss Point game, their ends was crashing and kind of took away that off-tackle run.
Right.
And right then, Grinsteiner hit the 2-hole. Pretty sure that's what we were looking at.
3rd and short here from the 40. New backfield. There's a sneak from Will. He's going to get it. Good run.
Quarterback Will Young keeps up the middle. The mark him for a gain of maybe 2. He was brought down by number 42, Cade Compretta. And with that run,
good first down there to get us going. Sam Walls is going to come in for us. Sam's done a good job as a sophomore.
Yeah, let's give it to him.
Yeah,
let's throw that reverse. That's what I want to see.
So 1st and 10 for the good guys. There's the toss to Cameron. Gain of about 3 there. Gain of 3 down to about the 34. He may have got 4.
He got 4. Yeah, they're going to give him 4.
Good run. Caden Redmond's coming in. Dylan Grinsteiner's coming back in here. Sam staying in. So 2nd and 6 from the 34-yard line here for the Hornets, going left to right. There's the lead again to Dylan. Good run.
Yeah, see the way they're setting up on the defensive line, the middle of the field is wide open. They're trying to take away that little outside bounce that we're getting, and there's nobody there but that one tackle, and we're shoving him down, and that's just making an adjustment there.
Good play there. I think you're right, Nick. They're overplaying that power to each side, so the lead is open, and that's what Coach is running. So that'll be a 1st down at the 26-yard line. Again, we're going left to right here. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. No score. your 7-0 Hornets playing 1-7 Bay High Tigers. There's a toss to camera.
He's gonna
There it
go.
is. I think that's what Coach was talking about.
Got some laundry on the floor, on the field.
15-yard line. But there are flags on the play.
Got a flag down.
Blocking the back against the Hornets.
Wow. You don't
You
usually
guys don't see that on line of
yeah.
scrimmage, yeah.
I was just about to say that. Especially where that flag was thrown.
10-yard penalty against East Central, and they'll replay first down.
Going to back us up back to the 34. And we got to get to the 16. It's going to be 1st and 18. You know, Coach Smith wants us to get going offensively here. Get some things figured out. This week and next week's good for that. We win tonight, then we all but win the district. So this week and next week will be good to get some things fixed. There's a reverse to Bull.
Number 34, Ryan Evans on the reverse.
Coach Smith's a little frustrated there again.
Brings up second down.
Well, the receivers blocking downfield is a key part of this offense. You know, a lot of folks, you know, they see Odell Beckham making one-handed catches. They think that's kind of what a receiver does, but they don't get featured a lot of time for the blocking and how important that is. And I think that's what he was communicating so colorfully there to Mr. Wade.
Especially in our
or Mr. Lundy, excuse me. Oh, we jumped.
Flags prior to the snap.
We just look a little, I don't know, a little off kilter. I don't know.
Backs him up 5 yards to replay.
Right there, we had a good drive going, then we get a block in the back and a false start penalty. We had a reverse open there, and we either don't block the right guy or don't bounce it to the right side. So second and, second and 17.
No, he's open. He got
Got him
batted.
knocked down.
Williams pass falls incomplete and hit him for number 13, Ethan Wade.
So it's going to bring up a third down here. 3rd and 18 from the 35. Actually, 3rd and 19 from the 35. If my math's right. I wasn't a math major.
You know, Kyle, that's also another mental breakdown on a guy just coming right up the middle on a short passing route like that. That just shouldn't happen.
That can't happen. Dylan with a good run.
Brimstoner with a hard run down near the 27-yard line.
Gain of about 7 there. Gonna bring up 4th and long. Looks like we're going for it here. 4th and long from the 27-yard line. 4th and 11.
You know, both times we've tried to pass, or 2 or 3 times now, that it's wide open.
We've got guys running open. You're right.
Whatever happened, it's just going to call timeout here.
So 26 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We're going to take a break here.
We'll kick it.
Join us back.
Central, their second of the half.
The staff at Heritage Funeral Home is a close-knit family. We understand the passing of a loved one is a sorrowful time and are honored to care for your family as our own. As a locally owned funeral home, affordability has always been a priority for Heritage. We can ease the burden of planning a funeral and bring peace of mind. From pre-planning to aftercare, the Heritage Funeral Home staff will make sure your experience is memorable and special. Heritage Funeral Home, serving you since 1999.
From start to finish, Hinton Homes strives to deliver the highest quality product at the best price, no matter the price range. Locally owned and operated, Hinton Homes has a reputation for providing customers with award-winning products and services. Let the professional team at Hinton Homes go to work for you today and help make your visions a reality.
For your next new construction or remodeling project, give us a call. We'd love to make your visions a reality.
Hinton Homes, 228-588-3786.
Hey, we're back with you. 4th down for the Hornets.
11 for the Hornets.
There's the toss to Cam.
A lot of running room. A lot of good blocking over there by Wade right there.
You could see that when we called timeout, we saw something there. And Cameron bounced that one. Usually we try to kick the end with the fullback and run it up in there. They're overplaying that C gap. So we bounced that one wide, and that was a good play call there from Coach Smith. So there's the lead again to Dillon. Good run. Down to the 10. That's a 5-yard gain.
Takes the carry up the middle. He's down around the 10-yard line. And that's the end of the first.
That's going to end the first quarter. We're going to flip the field. Hornets driving here. We're going to have the ball on the 10-yard line. We're going to go to a break again. Thanks for joining with us.
Every day, a chancery judge takes responsibility for other people's lives by making decisions on cases presented to the court. In my opinion, a chancery judge should have a real compassion for other people, should have a real understanding of human life, and should have a depth of legal experience. I'm Mark Maples, candidate for Chancery Court Judge, asking for your vote on November 6th.
Hey, we're back with you. Good guys are driving. We're on the 10-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Looks like this drive we're getting it a little bit going, Nick. Good bounce on that 4th down play by Cameron.
Yeah, that was like you had mentioned. That was a great play call. Cameron saw that green grass and he kicked it in the 2nd gear and picked up the 1st down. So that was a huge play right there. Coach Smith can't be happy where he is right now, considering we opened the game up with a block punt, got the ball in the inside the 30-yard line, and kind of had some self-inflicted wounds. So you definitely want to put it in right here.
There's the lead again to Dillon. He tripped. Oh my Lord! That was a little bit tardy on that hit by number 44. After Dillon was down.
Against East Central. That backs them up 5. They'll replay 2nd down.
Coach Smith just used his 3rd timeout.
Yeah, I think he's trying to have a discussion there with the referee. I don't know if it was over that shove or not real happy about what he was told.
Yeah, Coach Smith's trying to talk to the white hat, but the white hat won't come talk to him, which is a little bit unusual. We're going to call timeout here. I'm not sure what happened there, but Coach Smith doesn't look really, really happy.
So have we marked off the penalty yet?
Yeah, because it was 2nd and 5 from the 10. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 15. Looks like he's calmly telling the white hat that that was not the best call he's ever seen.
He may have been telling him what are the finer places to eat are in the community. Kyle, he could have been telling him that.
It could have been that type of discussion.
He may have been invited to Sunday school. You don't ever know, man.
If you're looking for a place to eat in Hurley, H&H will be a great place to go. They're sponsoring our 1st downs. They've been in the community for a long, long time. 100 years ago when I was in school, H&H was around. They have great food, and we appreciate them sponsoring us on WGUD. I'm with you, Nick. I think he was just telling him that if he went and got a burrito at H&H, those are very good.
And after that timeout, it's 2nd and 10.
So 2nd and 10 from the 15 here. Here's the give to
Will Keppett.
Will Keppett.
I think
he's got a lane. He's going to score.
I think he's going to get in. He did. Ooh,
he got hit
a
hard.
Big hit over there.
Good play call there on the keep. Just a naked bootleg. We faked the lead, and Will kept around the other end for a touchdown.
Looks like he's okay. That was a big hit, man.
Yeah,
so
he
Majah
took
Robertson
a very big
brought
hit.
the wood over there. I'll have to say.
Here's a snap back to Jay Bird and the kick. Branson kicked that one through.
Lines and traffic got you down? Ever feel like friendly service is a thing of the past? At H&H Chevron, our friendly staff is always happy to greet you with a smile and get you going fast. Let us take care of you. Since 1992, fast and friendly customer service, quality and satisfaction have always been our #1 priority.
Hornets, H&H is the best. Go Hornets!
Nothing. 11:48 to go here in the half. Homecoming in Hurley, and Branson's gonna kick it off here.
Yeah, the last one he kicked out of bounds. That was uncharacteristic.
Branson Davis back to kick for the Central Hornets.
So Branson's gonna kick it off here. We're going right to left. You know, I'm looking around. We got a huge crowd here, Nick. I don't see an empty seat anywhere here. Almost in the same spot, but that one got in the end zone.
Yeah, it's going to be a touchback.
Couple early scores. Harrison Central leads Hancock 7-3 in the first quarter. St. Stanislaus is all over Moss Point. I think St. Stanislaus is going to surprise some people in the postseason.
Well, they've completely changed their offense from where they started in the season, so they're a different team. I mean, you know, the team we saw last week was not a bad football team.
I agree. They played us very well. Their defense was physical. Poplarville all over Purvis, 14-0. Hattiesburg and Picayune, a big game in 5A tonight, 7-7. Gaucher and Pearl River Central. Gaucher leads 14-0. So Bay High, here we go with this.
My goodness,
the toss. He got through there
him?
Somehow, and he was tiptoeing too. He was waiting to get hit.
Yeah.
He got about 4 yards.
In his defense, he was running with his back to the defense. I think
that
he was waiting
unusual.
to get tore out the frame.
That was unusual.
Man,
Bayhigh's got a player down.
We are coming to the football tonight.
We are running. We are flying around. Can't tell what number that is. Hey, we're going to go to a commercial break here. Thanks for watching tonight on WGUD.
Lines and traffic got you down? Ever feel like friendly service is a thing of the past? At H&H Chevron, our friendly staff is always happy to greet you with a smile and get you going fast. Let us take care of you. Since 1992, fast and friendly customer service, quality and satisfaction have always been our #1 priority.
Hornets, H&H is the best. Go Hornets!
For all of your insurance needs, visit Paula Barlow Insurance Agency in Moss Point. Paula Barlow Insurance Agency offers competitive rates on homeowners policies that include wind and hail. Call or stop by today for a free, no-obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Paula Barlow Insurance Agency, helping you lower your rates and not your expectations for nearly 20 years. Paula Barlow Insurance Agency, a proud sponsor of East Central Hornet football on WGUD.
Tired of looking from store to store for furniture that matches the rest of your decor just to settle for something close? At Willis Furniture, along with the fine quality of their furniture, you can choose to have it custom made in a choice of many different fabrics or leather. Willis offers quality furniture to fit anyone's budget, along with 12 months same as cash and free local deliveries. Stop by Willis Furniture today and bring home the furniture that matches you. Willis Furniture, where quality is still affordable.
We're back with you. 2nd and 6 for Bay High. 2nd and 7 for Bay High from the 23-yard line. They got to get to the 30. There's a motion, and they ran it back the other way. Oh, Lord have mercy.
My goodness. Riser is trying to get that ball out of there, buddy.
Yeah, we're trying to jerk it out. They did not gain much there. So it's going to be 3rd and 7.
I think that's going to be Caleb Levins is down for them. I think he got up.
Yeah, he walked off on his own.
It's a big play here for the defense because they punted a minute ago. I don't think he punted but about 20 yards. So we stand a good chance of getting the ball back here inside of base 50 if we can stop them here.
Yeah, they got 2 receivers. They may try to throw it.
Oh, my gosh. Bryce Eubanks just –
holy smokes.
He must have been talking about his mama because he was mad.
There's a couple times when Bryce looks like he doesn't get touched.
I mean, good God.
He just smoked the quarterback. That was not pretty, and he walked off kind of shaking his shoulder. I don't know if you noticed that, Nick. Quarterback did. But he got hit really hard right there. Bryce has played great for us all year. He's been solid up there up front.
He's really improved every week. From week to week, you can see improvement in his game. He really has.
So 3rd and 13, not many play calls against our defense. Here we go, bringing folks.
My goodness.
I guess his arm was coming forward.
And they'll rule it a forward pass. Falls incomplete. That brings up 4th and 12.
Goodness.
He never even
He
had
took
a chance.
one step, and we had 6 people in his face. So good job by the defense again. Bayhigh's going to punt it away. Hunter Zwick back deep. You know, punt returners make such a big difference in the game, Nick. Last week, as I was watching my Rebels, to end the game, Arkansas had a great punt, and our returner let it go and rolled to the 3-yard line, which forced us to go 97. But Hunter has done an exceptional job for us this season.
He's been a big part of this team for the last 2 years. Even as a junior, he contributed a lot in that run that the Hornets had in 17. So
absolutely, he got hurt late in the year last year, and that kind of hurt us in the championship game because we had a lack of depth in the defensive backfield. But he's played well. 1st and 10 here from the 43 for the Hornets. Look for us to try to get going here.
Flags on the play.
I believe that's going to be 23 Rouse. He got early. He's anxious.
He jumped. I don't know if Will's cadence is a little different tonight or something's off. We, like you said earlier, we never have pre-snap penalties, and that's our 3rd or 4th one.
Start against the Hornets.
That's unusual for us. So 1st and 15, back us up to the 38-yard line. Here comes Ryan Evans with the play, replacing Sam Walls at wing. So we'll see what happens here. 1st and 15 from the 38-yard line.
Good run, good hard run.
To tell you the truth there, Nick, we jumped again.
Yeah, he was across the – well – maybe he snapped the ball and I didn't see it, but I know before anybody else on the field moved, Ralph was hitting that defensive end over there. So
yeah, I don't know. Good run by Cam. You're right. The 5-yard gain. They're 2nd and 10. We're back to the original line of scrimmage, about the 38-yard line here. 9:30 to go in the half.
I look for another misdirection or something. When we run misdirection, they can look like they're completely lost.
He didn't jump there. We tried to draw him off. Didn't jump. 2nd and 10. Will's back under center. And here's the play. There's a toss to Dylan. Oh, he fumbled.
Put it on the ground.
We got it back. No, they got it.
Fumble forced on the play.
It was a good play by Bay High. It looked like whoever it was reached in there and just took it right out of Grinsteiner's hand.
Little frustration setting in with the offense. Because this isn't who we are. We're a lot better than this. We'll get it fixed. Coach Huff will get it fixed. Coach Smith will get it fixed. They do a great job, Coach Wallace. So we're going to turn it over to Bay at the 44-yard line.
Well,
44-yard
your saving
line.
grace here is you have arguably the best defense, certainly in South Mississippi. So,
really good defense.
They are absolutely playing their tails off tonight. Great job by Jay Bird there. He come all the way from the backside and ran that quarterback down.
Yeah, and that just looked like a busted play.
I think it was.
They had 2 receivers set to the top of the formation. Quarterback rolled and then didn't throw it or anything, just ran it. Coach Garrard and Coach Fant, Coach Hudd have done a great job with this defense. So second, they're out of the gun.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he's fixing to get hit hard. Good tackle right there. Get him down. Good job, Zwick. Look at Bryce Eubanks out at the sideline making a play. That's hustle right there. Great job, Bryce. Good tackle by Hunter. They got somebody down, number 16.
I don't know how Peters, the quarterback, number 7, is not down because Avery just unloaded on him. He's a sophomore. He's taking some licks tonight.
Number 16, Sam Shepard's down over here on our sideline. We got 8:12 to go here. It's going to be a 3rd and long for Bay High. On this, after that turnover, you have to think they're going to go for it here, and you know they're not going to get many chances to score against our defense.
Yeah, and honestly, they seem like they're slowing our blitz down. They've gone to a shotgun, which I guess they think is going to buy them a little bit more time, and it seems that it has.
Yeah.
So I would anticipate them to go for it. Yeah.
And that shotgun, look for them to one step and throw. That's what teams try to do to neutralize that pass rush. So here we go. Looks like they're bringing some other receivers on the field. Number 8, Jordan Calamese is to the top of the formation. Also, we got number 2, Caleb Levens to the top. We got number 1 down here, Samaje Robertson. Oh
my gosh.
I saw that coming. He may not get up.
I ain't lying to you.
He got hit hard.
I'm not lying to you. Josh Peters is going to be dreaming about Avery White. He's going to have nightmares. He is absolutely just – they got to put somebody else on him.
Absolutely. No doubt. So 4th down. I'd be hard-pressed not to go for it here. You're not going to get many chances on this side of the field, so they may fake it. But it's 4th and 10 from the 44-yard line.
Number 24, Noah Cutter, back to punt.
There's the punt, and that's going to be off the side of his foot and out of bounds. On a
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think I'd drop back and throw a bomb for the end zone if they pick it off, or if we pick it off, it's a long punt, and if not, they get the ball right there. But I mean, he just kicked the ball 12 yards. I'm not real sure.
Yeah, that didn't help him much there.
Hornet fans, just a reminder, there will be no 5th quarter tonight as of now. Again, no 5th quarter as of now.
You know, East Central, you really want to see them put the ball in right here. You know, if you get on the drive, you're gonna eat most of the clock in the second half. But you know, as a confidence builder, I mean, you know, on a team that's averaging, you know, 30 points a game, and they come off a 13-0 win last week. Here we go.
Good run by Cam. Bounce it to the outside. Good tackle on the sideline by number 20, Jathan Butler.
You know, this side, the right side of their defense seems to be a little more suspect than the other side. We've had a lot of success running the ball in this way. And I'll tell you another thing. They got a lot of guys playing both ways. You mentioned Jordan Calamese, number 8 there. He's playing receiver and end.
That'll wear you down. There's the lead to Cam. Good run, good push.
As we mentioned, Cade Compretta, he's playing both ways. So as you look down the roster, they got a lot of guys going both ways. So I look to that to play in the East Central's favor as we move into the second half. But I gotta say, you know, Bay High's giving it all they got, Kyle. But we have really been our own worst enemy.
Shot
tonight.
ourselves in the foot.
We really
multiple times. We'll get that figured out. There's a sneak. Good run by Will. He's going to be close to a first down.
He's going to be right up against the stick for sure.
Good run by Will there on that little sneak. He's going to be about a yard short. So it'll be 3rd and 1 from the 49 of Bay High. 6:38 to go here in the first half. Running a new set of backs in. Number 33, Pierce Tullis. Number 9, Dylan Grinsteiner. Here we go. 3rd and 1. Probably try to draw them off and then run it. Nope. It is not there where we usually run it. He even had to bounce that one. So Bayhi's doing a good job of clogging up that where we usually run the power right off tackle. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 45 after Dylan bounced that one to the outside. Coming up on 6 minutes to go here in the first half. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line of Bayhi. Here comes a
Sam
reverse
Walls.
to Sam. He made a good cut to get upfield. Oh, kept his feet.
That was a good little seam there he hit. Yeah, they're just overplaying the outside, you know,
Right.
over our tackle, and their ends are shooting upfield, and they're forcing us. And we seem to be taking advantage of it when we don't trip over on feet or get some type of penalty.
44, Dylan Spears. 31, Zach West on the tackle there for Bayhi. 2nd and 4 here from the 38. There's a sneak again.
Yeah, where he just went, there is nobody over the left guard. Not a soul.
Their linebackers are overplaying. Big. .29. First down here. Pierce Tullis in the backfield. There's a toss to Cameron. There's where we usually hit it. Cameron's still kind of getting back into that groove of 15, 20 carries a game after being hurt for a majority of the season. He's done a good job getting back into it. 2nd and 2 from the 21-yard line of Bayhi.
Got a nice little drive working here, Kyle.
4:47 to go here in the first half. Yep. We need to go ahead and score, and then we'll get the ball after half. So 2nd and 2. There's that sneak.
Yeah,
from
right
Will.
over there's right over the center. The center's not even guarded. They don't have anybody over his head at all. There's no nose tackle. So they're not even lined up in A gap at all.
Good run right there by Will. Will's probably got 5 or 6 carries for 40, 50 yards. Good running. So 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line here. 4:20 to go as the clock runs down in the first half. There's a toss to Cameron. Good cut back there. Good run. Gain of about 8 there. We're making them be honest now, and we're back to running it like we normally do. Right off the tackles behind.
Number 44, Dylan Spires. The helmet's came off. He's gonna check himself out for one play. If we run over the left tackle right here, he'll walk in the end zone.
We're gonna go to a commercial break here. Thanks for checking in with us tonight.
Attorney Matthew Lott and his group of awesome paralegals get up every day with a dedication to solve your legal problems. Injuries and family matters are our specific areas of concentration. Results matter, and our track record shows it. We have also obtained numerous significant settlements and verdicts for our clients through our personal injury practice and obtained life-altering judgments for our clients in our divorce and child custody practice. Our offices are in Hurley and Pascagoula, and we have represented clients in almost every county in Mississippi. If you cannot come to us, we will come to you.
Time sure does fly, and for over 30 years now, our family at Taylor Furniture has been providing exceptional assistance and knowledge for all your furniture needs. We continue to offer a low overhead, which means the best prices for you on any of our large selection of brand name furniture. Mayo Upholstery, Lane Furniture, Sealy, Vaughn Bassett, Simmons, and so much more. You'll even get no interest financing with free local delivery. So here's to 30 more years doing what we do best at Taylor Furniture in Moss Point.
Hi, my name is Elise Edmondson with the Bradshaw Agency here in our Hurley location. Give us a call for all your insurance needs.
The Bradshaw Agency has been serving families in Mississippi since 1970. Whether you're building or buying a home, the Bradshaw Agency is here for you and ready to help. They also offer auto, business, and life insurance.
Stop by one of our locations today and let us earn your business.
The Bradshaw Agency, a proud sponsor of Hornet football on WGUD.
Go Hornets!
We're back with you, 2nd and 2. Hornets are going in at the 11-yard line of Bay High.
Yeah, now it's the right side. They just cut. That's all they did.
Good run. That's going to be – it's going to make it 1st and goal, I believe.
The whole left side of that defensive line just
dove.
Just cut our offense. Just cut our entire legs out from all our offensive linemen over there.
I had a Mississippi mosquito the size of a bird on my neck there. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it. Going to be close to a 1st down. They're going to bring the chains out and measure here. Good drive, good answer here. 3:46 to go in the first half. Bay High hadn't done anything on offense aside from one play. And like we talked about, Nick, we've kind of shot ourselves in the foot on offensively.
Yeah, we talked about it before the game with all the festivities going on and sort of being at home. It's you kind of wonder how much of that plays into some of those focus things. And that's a lot of what that is when you start talking about legal motion penalties and just simple mistakes. So
it's easy to get distracted in homecoming week. May have been some toilet paper thrown throughout the week, just a touch.
Dadgum.
Flags prior to the snap.
I don't know if that's on them. Looks like we think it's on them, but I believe it's on us. No, it's on them. Good. Good 1st down there. So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 3-yard line here for the Hornets. There's a toss to Cam.
Swallowed him up.
Good play by them. Number 46, Dayton Bourgeois made a good play there. Middle linebacker, 5'8", 150. You don't hear that very often.
No,
that's not a very big dude there.
We need to line up
and run a good play.
We're gonna load up Kyle here, and we're gonna get behind Big Donovan Shields. He's gonna put a hole right into the end zone right here.
I'm with you. 2nd goal from the 2. There's the sneak from Will. He's gonna get close. 3rd or 4th down, we need to score here. As the clock's running, coming up on 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. It's going to be 3rd and goal from inside the 1 here. Big play here. I would expect a power here. 2:30 to go. Looks like Bay High is going to call timeout. Probably a good timeout for Bay there to take. Worst case, if we score, you have a little time left to do something on offense. But you also get time to set your defense here.
That's right. You got to believe he's going to.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Sequel Harris. I'm a candidate for County Court Place 1 Youth Court in Jackson County. I've been a resident of Jackson County since 1995 and have practiced law here since 2001. I have served as a guardian ad litem for abused and neglected children in both youth court and chancery court. I have also served as a privately retained attorney, a juvenile defender, and an indigent parent attorney in Hancock, Harrison, and Jackson counties. With my knowledge and experience, I believe that I am qualified to serve the families of Jackson County, bringing new ideas to assist our families in crisis in a fair and impartial manner. Please vote.
Please contact Melinda Sharpton.
There's a toss to
He's
Cam. He's going
there.
to walk in for a touchdown.
You kind of
good play. Great play call.
Well, you really like to see that going into half.
Yep.
And honestly, the way defense has been playing, we stand to get the ball back here one more time.
Number 20, Branson Davis on to attempt the point after.
Good run there by Cam. There's a snap back. Good hold by Jay-Bird. Good kick by Branson. That's going to make it 14-0 here. 2:25 to go in the first quarter.
Kind of wonder what Bay's going to do coming out here. They're going to, because I think we're out of timeouts. I believe he'll.
At Cronier, we're the MVP when it comes to your AC.
Cronier Air Conditioning has been serving the coast since 1958. At Cronier Air Conditioning, we take pride in servicing our customers and keeping them comfortable all year long. In honor of our 60 years of service, we're offering a $60 service call till the end of the year for all new and existing customers.
So give us a call today and let our winning team go to work for you.
Cronier Air Conditioning, 228-475-7845.
Welcome to Tilly Farms. We are the Tillys. We so appreciate the support that we've had thus far. We're located at 6900 Hurley Wade Road between Hurley Baptist Church and Hurley Hardware. We have a full line of fresh fruits and vegetables. We slice, dice, cut, chop to order. We have a convenient online store that you can access through Facebook, and we always have fresh fruits and vegetables available as you walk in.
Hi, I'm Sharon Segalis. For 16 years, I've served as your youth court judge in Jackson County. I'm a lifelong resident of Jackson County, married for 40 years, proud mother and grandmother. As judge, I have established a detention school and a drug court. I developed and implemented the Heartbeat and Fostering Future programs for foster children and helped grow our CASA program into the largest in the state. It would be my honor to continue serving the families of Jackson County as your youth court judge. Please vote for me on November the 6th.
180 against our defense tonight is going to be a tall task. There's a kick. It's going to be short and maybe out of bounds. Good bit out of bounds.
Branson seems to be struggling on his kickoff tonight. Kind of wonder if he doesn't have an injury or is he trying something, something different.
Yeah, I'm with you, Nick. I'm not sure. Everything's kind of going to the right. All of his kicks have. So now this is a different deal here from the 35. You can take a shot here. You got you have one timeout left with 2:25 to go. It'd have to be out of the gun. It'd have to be that quick pass, getting rid of it quick, because we're going to be coming.
Well, that's about the only time he's even had an opportunity to even make a play is when they've come out of shotgun.
They're in the gun here. Got two receivers to the top, got a tight end to the bottom with the receiver down here. There it is. He was open, too.
I'm not sure what they got.
Had to be pre-snap against
offense.
Them, yeah.
False start against the Tigers. That backs them up 5 yards. They'll replay first down.
So false start against Bay High. Here we go. It's 1st and 15 from the 30-yard line. There's a pass across the middle. Good play.
Oh, good tackle right there by
Branson.
Davis.
That's about the only shot they have there. Quarterback was giving ground, just got it across on a little crossing route to number 3 for Bay High, Maxwell Lewis.
That brings up second down.
It's going to be second down. That's a gain of 12. 2nd and 3 there. Bay High probably needs to hurry here. 1:50 to go. They're still on their own side of the 50-yard line. Here we come. There's a long ball.
Yeah, still, we had pressure in the face and good coverage.
Yeah, the reason I'm with you, Nick. The reason he couldn't complete it, he had to throw it so early because we were right there. Exactly right. So now you're at 3rd and 3. Here's where it gets tough. What do you do here? If you don't get a first down and you pass it, you're giving us the ball back.
Well, as hard as we're coming, I mean, you got to – I don't know why you wouldn't throw that height advantage you have there to 8 on a slant.
Screen.
Good play call.
Yep, that's what they ran a while ago.
They blocked for him that time. Oh, nice play. Touchdown saving tackle there.
And he's brought down by number 12, Jay-Bird Goff.
Good play call there with us bringing everybody. Screen. So we gotta get a stop now from the 31-yard line. Minute 30 to go. Clock running here. Good play call. 2 good play calls there. A little shallow crossing route and then that screen. Good job by Bayhigh. We'll see what we do here. Looks like we're kind of sitting back playing a little coverage.
A little anxious.
Good job. I don't know how good their kicker is. They may get in a field goal range here.
Offsides against the Hornets.
Got to bring it down to the 26-yard line. Minute 17 to go here in the half. Big possession here with us getting the ball after half. If you can cut it to 1 score. Oh, he's open.
Oh, my goodness. What a catch.
Completed. Good catch. Good pass and catch. Down to the 10-yard line.
Great catch by number 3, Maxwell Lewis gets the Tigers. First down.
That was a good ball by the quarterback. For a sophomore standing there taking the beating he's taking, that
he has gotten hit multiple times.
Because he had to get it over those. He knew those linebackers were there. Both of them coming in, 6'3", 6'4", I think. Man, that's just a heck of a throw.
Clock running inside a minute here. 14-0. Good guys. Inside a minute to go in the first half. Bayhigh with it on the 10-yard line, driving in. Good drive going here for them.
Coming blitz. I think was it a fumble? It looked like it was a forward shuffle.
Yeah, you're right. He called it incomplete, and it's going to stop the clock.
He had a lot of heat coming off the end there with Avery. He was in his face.
Still a good play call there. If he catches it, I don't know if he don't score.
He had a lot of room to run for sure.
37 seconds here to go in the first half. It was. That's a good call. Nick called that one early. So, second and goal from the 10. We'll see what they do here.
Another screen.
It hit Avery in the helmet.
Pass falls incomplete.
I gotta laugh at 3, man. He was lined up at receiver and they had a screen. That kid didn't block anybody. He didn't go out for a pass. I think he's playing both ways. He's on defense too, so he's probably gassed. But I had to. He was like just chilling, like, hey, what y'all doing over here? I'm sure that'll be discussion of film time on Sunday.
Yeah. Last time out used by Bayhigh there. 32 seconds to go here in the first half. Bayhigh is down on the 10-yard line. Going in. Got a chance to score here. It's going to be 3rd and goal. We got to make sure that we are doing what we're supposed to do, staying with our guys. And we can't let anybody get open here and give up a cheap one. This is one of the better drives that anybody's had against us in the last month or so.
Well, we're being aggressive, and like we talked about, they're pulling out all the stops. But here's the thing: when you get down closer on it and the field gets shorter, then the defense is less susceptible for big plays. So it gets harder when you get down here. I look for us to make a big play right here.
Much harder.
Intercept. Oh, I thought he was going to step into it. Oh, man. I thought Baldock was going to have a pick 6 on that one. He made the right play. He played the guy. That was the right play.
So pass intended for number 16 there, who's Sam Shepard. So it's going to be a big 4th down here for Bayhigh. Like you just alluded to, Nick, when you get closer, there's not as much space. It's harder to get open. Plus, you don't have time to throw. You're throwing in the small windows.
Man, the size of number 8, I don't know why you don't throw a jump ball to him. I mean, he's a big old cat. Oh, a nice play by Zwick. That's probably a touchdown if Zwick don't make that play.
That was actually a good throw. Very good throw. Good play by Hunter there. So we'll see what we do here. 23 seconds to go in the first half. Good job by our defense to make a stand there and get out of it. Good tackle by Jarrett Goff there on that screen to save a touchdown.
Yeah, it was. He don't make that tackle. We probably in half by now. Man, I'd like to see us run some misdirection here. He may play it safe and take a knee, but misdirection plays, because they're overplaying us so much right now, have been working.
Could be a big play.
He's just going to take a knee and go in. That's a safe play. I mean, They were getting a little bit of momentum in their favor.
As the Hornets are going in. As the Hornets go in at halftime, you know, we talked about how we've kind of shot ourselves in the foot on offense. We still got a 14-0 lead. Our defense is playing great. I just got to feel like we're going to get going. I know what kind of coaches Coach Smith, Coach Wallace, and Coach Huff are, and you got to feel like at some point we're going to get going on offense.
Yeah, you know he's not happy. The kids aren't happy. I mean, it's homecoming. They got a larger crowd than usual. You know, you're 7-0. They're 1-7. Really, we're better than 14-0. But like you said, we got a good game plan. We've made some mistakes. Our defense has again showed up and showed out. They playing exceptionally well. Avery White is playing out of his mind right now. So it'd be interesting to see kind of how that plays out in the second half. You know, they did exploit that blitz late there in the first half and started running some screens and some of those things were helping. So it'd be interesting to see kind of how we make adjustments to that going into the second half. Offensively, you know, we talked about they're kind of taking that power away that we typically run off tackle. We've had a little more success running between tackles. So it'd be interesting to see sort of how Will and the offense adjust to that moving forward into the second half. So, you know, there'll be some discussions going on here in the next few minutes and about how we're going to attack Bay here in the second half.
So we'll make some adjustments at halftime. We'll come back out, and we want to thank you so much for checking in with us on Facebook Live and watching tonight. And we're going to go to our halftime show now. Thank you very much.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Empress Audio halftime show. How you doing, Mr. Floyd?
Doing great, Hunter. Good to see you, man.
All right, man.
Football season's going great, isn't it?
It's going good.
Where are you guys going to be tonight? Have any idea?
Man, we'll be at St. Martin, East Central, Pascagoula.
That is awesome.
We got them all covered right there. So, all right. So, what's up, man?
Well, you know, last time we did a little deal. We had Omar introduce you to Omar, our lead window tech.
How you doing?
And Amanda was in training.
Yes.
And she has improved so much that Omar let her do this brand new 2019 F-250.
Wow.
And did she do it?
She did a good job, man.
All in a row.
That is amazing.
And, you know, something I don't know that we mentioned, but we do precision window tint. In other words, we have your vehicle in our computer software.
Okay.
And so we pull it up, and so it's precision cut by a plotter.
Okay.
So we don't have to hand cut and scratch your windshield or anything else. So they, you know, Omar could do it the old style way. He's been doing it for 13 years, but he kind of likes the plotter, don't you, buddy?
Well, man, a great job on the tent. It looks fantastic. And it looks like a music video out here. We got all kinds of cars, boats, everything. Tell me a little bit about what's going on over here.
Well, you know, that Porsche there is my window tinter's Porsche. No, I'm kidding. But he does let Omar drive. That actually belongs to my general manager. He's had this car for a long time, and it's got a
stereo system, man.
I don't know. Where did he? I didn't know he got it. I better go check my warehouse and make sure everything's okay. Because I didn't know it sounded that good. He told me it sounded good.
What's up, man? Going good.
Price, speak loudly, but this is my personal boat.
Okay.
And we use it as a demo. What all did we didn't go crazy. We put what?
It's got the JL MM100, the 700x5 JL Marine radio. It's got 4
amplifier.
Yeah, I mean the amplifier.
That's all right.
It's got the JL M88s and the JL M10 IB5.
And it's daylight, but lots of lights.
Oh yeah.
And I even got it set up where I can change the speed of the lights and it plays with the music.
Yeah.
So soon we'll be getting daylight savings time will be gone, which I hate. But when it gets dark and you come by here at night, we're gonna have a little light show underneath, inside, and the speakers, LED RGB lights inside the speaker.
You're gonna be raving on the water.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
See what it sounds like.
Yeah, turn it up.
Like I say, it's not a huge system. We've done a lot better, but it's not bad.
Man, look at the speakers on this side by side. Tell me a little bit about what y'all got set up in here.
Well, this is one that we did for us. It's actually our side by side, but
Okay.
JL, we had done one with Wet Sounds, we had done one with Rockford, and JL said we want one. So they sent us the equipment, and we
Cool.
built a demo system. Now this is obviously not one you go in the mud with too much, but it sounds really good. You know, you can ride around. But it's a complete JL system. We got the little speakers here. There's the JL head unit. We actually have a subwoofer, and then 4 8/8s. All of them are LED. All right, let's see what it sounds like.
Cool.
You can see the LEDs here.
Stuff today we always do when we come here, and I just want to kind of reiterate of what you said last time. You know, regardless of a budget kind of thing, you can go real big, or y'all can still sound good even if you're, you know, kind of on a tight budget.
Well, and another thing I want to say is we do have a lot of high-end equipment.
Right.
And we have professional installation, but I want you to know I'm competitive with the internet on everything we sell.
Okay.
We will not be undersold by Amazon, Crutchfield, any of those legitimate internet sellers. We usually are lower, but it changes every day. If we're not, let us know. We don't want price to keep you from doing business with Empress Audio.
Okay.
And we appreciate all the football guys. You know, this is costing us a little money to do this, but I'm glad to do it because I think high school football is a very important part of South Mississippi.
Yes.
And we love it.
Right, and if you're watching this football game, this halftime show, just remember it's people like Empress Audio who make this possible. So for all your automotive car stereo needs, get over to Empress Audio and let them hook
Thank
you
you,
up,
Hunter.
man.
We're glad to do it.
All right, man.
Okay. All right,
Thanks, Mr.
thank you.
Floyd.
All right.
Welcome to Legendary Athletic Development Fitness Center, locally owned and operated by fully certified trainers Lori and Joe Ladner. Serving you for over 5 years, Legendary Athletic Development Fitness Center offers an 8,000 square foot facility of free weight, machine-based exercise, and a personal and class-based training area. Stop.
Dixie Depot in Hurley, Mississippi isn't your typical gas station. Step inside and you'll soon realize they have a lot to offer, like a wide selection of gifts and clothing, a delicious variety of baked goods, and fresh cooked meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all with friendly service and southern hospitality. And don't forget, Dixie Depot is open 24 hours a day, so stop by after the game and fill up. Go Hornets! Dixie Depot, 21,000 Highway 613 in Hurley.
Welcome to Legendary Athletic Development Fitness Center, locally owned and operated by fully certified trainers Lori and Joe Ladner. Serving you for over 5 years, Legendary Athletic Development Fitness Center offers an 8,000 square foot facility of free weight, machine-based exercise, and a personal and class-based training area. Stop by today and check out the new look.
Do you have what it takes to be a legend?
Of course you do. Come to Hurley Legendary Athletic Development for all your fitness needs.
El Campesino Mexican Restaurant is a hidden jewel tucked away in the heart of Hurley, Mississippi. Come experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Our friendly team is waiting for you and ready to serve. You won't be disappointed. We also have something for the little ones.
Come check out the kids' menu.
El Campesino Mexican Restaurant, 21205 Highway 613 in Hurley. Open Monday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and open till 10 on Friday nights after the game. Call-in orders are welcome, 588-3288.
Hello, this is Barry Cumbus with the Jackson County Board of Supervisors. We want to encourage everyone to continue supporting our great team here at East Central and wish our Hornets good luck in this 2018 football season. Go Hornets!
Hey, I'm Leah Hinton, broker and owner of Southern Oaks Realty, and our team is here to help you buy and sell in beautiful South Mississippi.
Check out this listing from Southern Oaks Realty. 3-bedroom, 2 full-bath home with a swimming pool. 2385 Connors Boulevard in Van Cleef.
With over 55 combined years of real estate industry experience, Southern Oaks Realty team is a win for you and your home. Give us a call today.
Flying? You want an experienced pilot who knows that cockpit inside and out. Surgery? You want an experienced surgeon who's performed that procedure over and over. Choose your Chancery Court judge with that same care. Trust Gary Roberts to be your judge.
I have the right experience. I've dedicated my career to Chancery Court. I've served as a city judge and I've served on the State Bar Ethics Committee. Let me serve you.
Vote Gary Roberts, Chancery Court Judge for Jackson, George, and Greene counties.
So here we go, 3rd and short. We're joining you at the start of the 3rd quarter here. First down for the Hornets. First downs are sponsored by H&H Chevron here in Hurley. So first down for the Hornets across the 50 down to the 48-yard line of Bay High here. Opening drive of the second half for the Hornets. Trying to work out some kinks in the broadcast, and we're trying to work out some kinks with our offense. We'll get there in both regards. We have great coaching. Oh, he's open.
Oh, he's open. It's there.
Ugh. Good throw, good catch there to Cameron Rouse. Big play. That play right there is open almost every time.
Yep. He picks the right coach picks the right time to call it, and it is. It's been a crucial play, a critical play for us to so far this into the season. Man, you really want to go up and post 21 right here to beat 3 scores up, coming out of your first possession out of halftime, and looks like we're well on our way.
First down inside the 20 at the 18. 10 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Gosh, look at the middle of the. Yeah,
there you go.
There he goes.
Good call. Very good call. Good read. Good play call.
He's brought down. His helmet comes off, but that brings up 2nd down.
Wait, was that Will's helmet come off? So we got it. Caden, you're going to run Caden Fannin into the game. Will's helmet come off on that last play, and then and Caden Fant's going to check
Looks
in.
like we're going to call timeout.
Timeout.
Our center is coming out of the game. That may be just for Caden's sake. But Carlisle ran off the field.
I got you. Yeah, because they have that continuity. That's Matthew Greeno is the center there, and you know, to run in off the sideline and take a snap from a guy that you're not used to, that's a lot to ask for a quarterback, and you certainly don't want to do some bonehead fumble right here. So, I'll be honest, Kyle, I don't know that I've ever seen a team do that before completely.
Me either.
But I understand as a backup quarterback, I can appreciate that because when you're used to your second team center or JV center, and then you go up there and it's a completely different. I'm just gonna say rear end up there. It's different. It is.
It makes a difference. You're exactly right. So 2nd and 4 here from the about the 12-yard line, going in right to left for the Hornets here. 9:46 to go in the third quarter. The Hornets are leading 14-0. Second and 4 here. Caden Fan under center. There's a toss to Cameron. Gain of about 3. Will and Carlisle will come back in here. So 3rd and 2 from the 10. We got to get to about the 8-yard line here. Coming up on 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Good guys are leading 14-0.
They're in the middle of the field. Oh, they brought a linebacker in.
That's going to be a first down there for Cam.
And he'll have another Bishop Insurance first down.
First down and goal at the 7-yard line. 8 minutes, 45 seconds here to go here in the third quarter. There's the toss to Dylan.
Oh. I
Good
thought he was
tackle
going to get in. That's good.
Yep.
That was a good play by.
I think it's 42.
Yeah, that's Compretta. That's their guy.
Made a good play there to kind of ride Dylan down from the back. Second and goal from the 4 here after a good run by Dylan. Second and goal going right to left here. Hornets are leading 14-0. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Now they got the middle. He's going to get on. Oh, way to read that block. He did a good job right there.
Very good job. You're right. He wanted to bounce that their guy kept his outside shoulder free and made him turn it inside, and then Cameron put his foot in the ground and made a good cut. You're exactly right, Nick.
Brings up 3rd and goal from inside the half-yard line.
Big play here. You got to think we either draw them off or sneak it and try to stick it in here. 7:34 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, I look for him to stay between the tackles here. I mean, you're talking a half-yard, man.
Yeah, you got to get a push here and get it in the end zone. There it is.
He's going to get
He's
in.
going to get in. Touchdown, Hornets. Number 5, Will Young.
Yeah, man, you know, that's really a confidence builder there, especially as lackluster as offense looked in the first half, and be able to come out here in the second half and basically march down the field in post 6. That bodes well for the second half as we move into the second half.
Good drive there. So here's the extra point. Good job by Jaybird. Good kick by Branson. And we nail it through.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Sequel Harris. I'm a candidate for County Court Place 1 Youth Court in Jackson County. I've been a resident of Jackson County since 1995 and have practiced law here since 2001. With my knowledge and experience, I believe that I'm qualified to serve the families of Jackson County, bringing new ideas to assist our families in crisis in a fair and impartial manner. Please vote November the 6th for me as your next youth court judge.
At Foster's Heating and Air, our comfort consultants have extensive training in HVAC systems. For us, success means finding the best solution for your project and budget.
Our dedicated team at Foster's has more than 90 years of combined experience. We are here to serve you. We will listen with understanding and compassion, and we guarantee that you'll be taken care of.
We count on our teams every day, and so can you.
This is Foster's, home of the old reliable.
We are Foster's.
Hey, we're back with you, Mr. Tim Wall.
This corner is proudly sponsored by Realtor Angela Young with Better Homes and Gardens, Traditions Realty, and
with the
Angela can help you with all your buying and selling needs. Make the right choice and choose Angela Young as your realtor.
Gets here early every game. Works very hard to make sure we have service. Very appreciative of him.
Again, that number is 228-990-4295.
Bringing us these games on Facebook Live. As you know, with technology, that sometimes it goes in and out. It's not as simple as holding the phone up and broadcasting on Facebook Live. He has a lot of equipment up here, and there's a lot to it. So, Bayhou's going to kick it here, punt it.
Going to have a return.
Hunter's going to run up and get it.
Punt fielded by Hunter's Wing at the 50-yard line.
Hey, way to
catch.
Get
the 45.
Good little hit there. That's not flag.
On the play.
I'm not sure what that could have been. That's a face mask.
Yeah, it looked to be after the play or right there at the end of the play. Yeah, everybody's asking. Tim's working hard trying to make sure everything's going. Just check back in with us on the WGUD page if you don't mind. Doing the best we can.
And if you're watching, if you'll share it, so folks that haven't been able to find it, maybe some of those folks will be able to see it as well.
The referees are conferring here, trying to figure out what happened. We got a block in the back on.
Block on the back on the Hornets on the return.
Not sure why you need to confirm.
Return counts, that's first down for the Hornets.
So it's going to move us back to the 44-yard line. To the 44-yard line. First and 10 on the 44.
If y'all missed, we did score 21-0. Oh, we're back.
And a horse call.
Will Young sacked on the play for a large loss, but
so we did have a long pass play there. They got us down inside the 15 or 20. Had another run, and Will ended up punching in from the 2 on a quarterback sneak.
Holding against the Hornets. Face mask against the Tigers. Penalties offset, they'll replay.
So again, it's
first down.
21-0, 5:59, 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
If you're friends with me on Facebook, I just shared the new, the recent feed because our feed cut off. Like we said, there's a lot to it up here. Tim hauls his equipment around each week, and he puts a lot into this. We want to thank y'all for watching, especially thank our sponsor for support Hornet football as we're in our 8th game of the year tonight. So the clock's running, 5:57 to go here in the third quarter. It's going to be first and 10 from the 44 after that play.
There's the end around.
They played it well.
Ooh.
They played it good.
Yeah, they did. The middle of the field, they're trying to take that outside. It looks very similar to the game plan of what Stanislaus Moss Point's done. in the way of trying to sort of take that outside away. But the middle of the field is open, and we've exploited that. But you still want to keep them honest. 8's got to be tired. He's going both ways. 42's going both ways. 3's going both ways. So you look for those guys to continue to wear down as we move through the third and into the fourth quarter.
Yep, we're in the spread here. There's a give to Dillon. Good cut by Dillon. Get to the edge. Good run there. It takes about 5 tacklers to get Dillon down. He's about 160. He runs it hard.
He'll gain 4 yards. That brings up third down.
It's going to be 3rd and 10. He got back to the original line of scrimmage. Third and 10. Will's running the play in. 4:30 to go here in the third quarter. Will's going to roll out. Good run. He got hit hard, but he had a good run.
Compretta again. He's 42. He's definitely a leader on their defense. That's a good play, good heads-up play by him. Be curious to see what Coach Smith looks like. He's going to line up and run it. Of course, our defense has pretty well held them. It'd be hard-pressed to figure they had over 100 yards of offense so far, maybe even 50 in the game. They did have that one drive right before half. Looks like we're going to line it up. I expect we'll try to draw them off here.
Oh, he was across. He was across.
Not really sure why we didn't get that one. I think Coach Smith is whispering in the line judge's ear, yeah, you're going to call a timeout.
Oh, he was across, I thought. It was close.
If he didn't touch Carlisle Rogers' helmet, I don't know if you could have got a nap between them.
Proud to sponsor the East Central Hornet Offensive and Defensive Players of the Week. SRFCU is your community credit union and open to everyone. Proudly offering the lowest rates on the coast and the first to offer East Central Hornet debit cards. Come let the SRFCU family show you why life's better at the river. Singing River Federal Credit Union is proud to sponsor East Central Hornet football.
So we're fourth and 4. We've had quite a bit of success, running that power. But when he's getting there, when Cameron's getting there, he's bouncing it out because that corner's playing so tight on their left corner, which is our right. We've been able to get the corner, scored a touchdown on it earlier, and had several big runs. I kind of wonder if we don't look to that again. For those of you that are wanting us to pass it right here on that on a tight end pass, we threw that while we were offline a minute ago and did complete it.
For a good gain, set us up for the touchdown.
And then he actually caught it again a few plays ago. I'm not sure if we were on at that time, and they played it well and had it covered. So here we go.
Here's a lead. Oh, man, he had a hole. If he could have bounced it, he had a hole, but he couldn't see it. So we'll count on the defense here. 3:30 to go in the third quarter, 21-0. Good guys.
Bay's sort of changed their approach offensively. They've abandoned the run, which has been the sort of their offense. I don't think they've thrown the ball. I think they had 25 attempts all.
Wow.
25 attempts all season up to this point, and I bet they've thrown 10 or 12, 15 passes tonight, or at least attempted to throw that many.
So here we go, out of the gun. Oh, Lordy. Oh, he's open. Make a tackle. Look at Bryce running downfield to make a play.
I made a comment earlier, Kyle, that the middle. That's the thing about the blitz. It does. Your corners are in man covers at that point, and a slant is going to be hard to defend.
Open,
especially in a big guy like that. And the way he threw that ball, I say big too. Really isn't that big, but he sure got up.
He did.
He made a big catch earlier in the first half across the middle. So, but I still think he jumped off.
Zach jumped there.
I think they've adjusted their blocking scheme a little bit too, because we don't seem to be quite getting as much pressure up the middle as we were in the first half.
3rd think part of that's them being out of the gun. That was a good adjustment they made. So we got doubles here, one back again. For the second time in a row, which is unusual. Bay High's got a little drive going. Oh, that guy was never set. The guy who caught the ball was never set.
Got to wrap up. We're laying the hammer. We are laying the wood to people. We have got to wrap up. 51 needs to watch out.
Number 7, Josh Peters' pass complete to number 3, Maxwell Lewis.
Yeah, he was downfield a good bit.
That's 3. Maxwell Lewis is going to be down for the Tigers.
Yeah, they ran that little crossing route again.
He took quite a hit there.
He got hit really hard. He got a first down though. So we got an injured Tiger, Maxwell Lewis, down on the play. We're gonna go to a break here.
Deciding to sell your home or property is an important life decision. Hi, I'm Karen Wright with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Traditions, and I'm available to help you with all your real estate needs on the entire Mississippi Gulf Coast. I have the trust and experience. I can get you the results that you deserve. Contact me today.
For more information, contact Karen Wright at Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Traditions, 601-508-2514.
Hi, I'm Joe Davis, a certified athletic trainer with Encore Physical Therapy. In conjunction with Singing River Health System, we provide certified athletic trainers to cover sports events at local high schools along the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Our purpose for being here, of course, is in the event of an injury, is to be basically Johnny on the spot to provide the services that need to evaluate, provide whatever immediate treatment that need to be provided, as well as referring to our many different medical disciplines that we have in conjunction with Singing River Health Systems and Bienville Orthopedics, as well as Encore Physical Therapy. We would like to thank you all for allowing us to be able to provide top-notch sports medicine care to our young athletes here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. We're here for the kids, and that's what matters.
And we're back with you here. 2:37 to go in the third quarter. Bay High has got a first down at the 29-yard line. We'll see what we do defensively. Coach Hudd always does a good job of mixing things up. Bay High's got a little something going. We're going to drop back.
Dropped our back
great
there.
coverage.
Oh, man, I thought we were going to get a pick.
He was
that was
in
a great
position.
Job. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was a little adjustment there. We hadn't seen that yet. The Jones and White showed blitz, and then at the snap they come backing out. So I like that. That was a good call there.
Especially success that Bay's had across the middle. That's mainly the big plays that they made is that crossing route and that slant.
Well, and the height advantage you have there. If he tries to throw across the middle, even a deep post pass, you better get it up.
Same thing
there.
Oh,
good pressure. Man, that was a good throw.
Good pass. Good catch.
I got to say, I'm impressed with the composure that Peters is. He's a 10th grader.
He's done well.
And we are hitting him. And he stood in there, and that was a good throw.
We got a flag on the play. In the vicinity of either holding or pass interference. Gets the defense. Yep, holding. Gets the defense. It's decline.
Defensive holding against
so Bay's going to have the ball inside the 20. Only down 3 scores. They get a score here. Can make things interesting. They're on the 18-yard line. 1st and 10. You got to give them credit. They made some adjustments, and they've done well here in the right before halftime. They had a good drive. They got another good drive here going.
Yeah, we're still getting good pressure just with our defensive lineman. Just then, Higginbotham, was in his face.
Oh
my gosh.
He caught it.
He dropped it. Good job right there by Bodock knocking the ball out. Oh, we got a flag.
Yeah, my question is there, I don't know how the line judge made that call and the back judge should have made that call. Good pass, good play.
Man, he put that ball in the money. And Avery White, he came from way back.
Pass interference against the Hornets. Penalty is half the distance to the goal.
So pass interference against the Hornets.
And no replay, first down.
They had the ball on the 18, so they'll get it on the 9-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Bay High. Got to give them credit. Doing a great job. Moving the ball on our defense is not easy.
Well, and you know, here we go again. We talked about being in man coverage. Now these cornerbacks don't have to worry about that deep third, the deep part of the field, getting the deep ball. Now we're going to pin our ears back and come get him.
Oh,
hit.
Get the ball.
Oh, my gosh, what a hit. Oh, you could see that coming. Oh, my God.
Did he call it incomplete?
I don't know. We got it. I didn't see. I think that's number 12. It's like Larry James.
Flag in the backfield. Looked like he had possession of that ball going forward. Took a step or two and got drilled.
Like that he did.
We also got a flag in the backfield as well. Huge hit by Hunter Zwick right there. Big hit. We got to hope their guy's okay. He's down. He got hit really hard. Was that number 16?
I think it was 12. I think it's Larry James. I'm not sure. Seemed like he's been lined up at receiver periodically through the night.
I hope he's okay. Looks to be moving around. Maybe just got the breath knocked out of him. We'll see what the penalty is here. Looks like they're moving the ball down, maybe against us again. After the big hit.
Man, that was a heck of a play. Oh, golly.
Big time hit right there.
You're going to get up and walk off. Thinking
it's 16.
Yeah, it'd be Sam Shepard. They got him listed as wide receiver and a DB. He's a junior.
Whatever the penalty was against us. They moved it down to the inside the 5. It was in the place of roughing the passer. Yep, roughing the passer.
Personal foul, roughing the passer against the Hornets. Half distance to the goal. Brings up 1st and goal for the Tigers.
16, he's
he
can't really tell what's
he may not know what
planet
planet
is.
he's on.
It does look like he's a little got some cobwebs maybe.
He may not know where he's at. So 1st down and goal from the 4 here. Bay High's going left to right here. Minute 41 to go in the 3rd quarter. After a big hit by Hunter Zwick. Here comes pressure. He's rolling.
Man, Avery is just I feel sorry for number 7, man. I just got to tell you.
Every time he gets up, you got to think, man, just stay down.
You could just see, I mean, really. He's showing a lot of courage, a lot of poise. I mean, he really is. I mean, he knows he's going to get hit.
He's played well. He's played well. 2nd and goal from the 4. Out inside the 5. You got to think they're going to try to run a little slant. They got to get rid of it quick, whatever it is. So out route, slant route.
Yeah, Zwick's over here by himself. Oh, intercepted.
Picked off.
That's 6. That's 6. Run. What was that? It's got to be on them.
Interception by Branson. Great play. We got a penalty flag on the play.
There's 2 or 3 down. This one on this side may be us. Huge play. As we talked, when offensively, when you move the ball closer, there's fewer things that you can do when you get down in a short field, and you really play into a defense like East Central. It allows them to do some things because they don't have that threat of the deep ball, and I just showed it right there. We pinned our ears back and just came after him, and Davis stepped right in front of it.
Exactly right. Blocking the back on us.
Blocking the back against the Hornets on the interception return. Interception stands. First and 10 East Central from 10 yards back.
Great play by Branson. Good return. So we're going to get the ball to 24. 24-yard line here, first and 10.
Now's where I want to see a trick play.
Yeah.
I mean, you can feel them on their heels right now.
Yeah, that deflated them there. Good run by Will there. Let's give you a few scores. Bankley's
blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Yeah.
I thought the play had been over.
Yeah.
They should have blew the whistle a long time ago. Bankley's up big, 32-0 on pass. Gulfport is in the fourth quarter leading D'Iberville 28-14. Biloxi leads Pascagoula in the fourth quarter 14-10. Harrison Central leads Hancock 35-17 in the fourth quarter. St. Stanislaus 29, Moss Point 7. Not much there on that carry.
Cameron Gray brought down for maybe a gain of 1 yard.
St. Stanislaus leading Moss Point big,
Brings up 3rd and 7.
29-7. Late. Picayune Hattiesburg's in a good one. 35-28, Hattiesburg leads in the third quarter. Gaucher is putting it on Pearl River Central. 53-0 in the third quarter. Gaucher needed that one to get in the playoffs. Long Beach 28, West Harrison 27, Ocean Springs 14, St. Martin 13. That game was 13-0. Not much room there for Dillon either. Going to bring up a fourth down.
Yeah, they really choking us down. They're clogging up our running lanes. And
that's
number
the end
79, Seth Russo, he's running off the field. These guys are playing their hearts out at Bay. They really are, man. They got a lot of guys playing both ways. So I want to tip our hats to those guys at Bay right now. They're giving it all they got.
They are playing hard. That's the end of the third quarter. We're going to go to a commercial here.
Lines and traffic got you down? Ever feel like friendly service is a thing of the past? At H&H Chevron, our friendly staff is always happy to greet you with a smile and get you going fast. Let us take care of you. Since 1992, fast and friendly customer service, quality, and satisfaction have always been our #1 priority.
Hornets, H&H is the best. Go Hornets!
For all of your insurance needs, visit Paula Barlow Insurance Agency in Moss Point. Paula Barlow Insurance Agency offers competitive rates on homeowners policies that include wind and hail. Call or stop by today for a free, no-obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Paula Barlow Insurance Agency, helping you lower your rates and not your expectations for nearly 20 years. Paula Barlow Insurance Agency, a proud sponsor of East Central Hornet football on WGUD.
Tired of looking from store to store for furniture that matches the rest of your decor just to settle for something close? At Willis Furniture, along with the fine quality of their furniture, you can choose to have it custom made in a choice of many different fabrics or leather. Willis offers quality furniture to fit anyone's budget, along with 12 months same as cash and free local deliveries. Stop by Willis Furniture today and bring home the furniture that matches you. Willis Furniture, where quality is still affordable.
And we're back here, start of the fourth quarter. 12 minutes to go. Hornets leading 21-0. 4th and 3. Looks like we're going for it from our own 31-yard line. We're under center there.
He got it.
Toss to Dillon. Going to be really close. The guy down here is giving him a much better spot than the guy up top.
Yeah, he's just inside of 35. He got there. I look for us to try to stretch the field out a little bit or widen the field out a little bit because they're packed in pretty tight. I think we tried a while ago and I think we missed a block. I look for us to break a run here.
We need a drive here. Clock's moving at 11:40 to go.
Got a new cornerback in here. Kendall Smith checked in, number 33 on this side. I don't think I've seen him tonight much.
Yeah, like you said, they got a bunch of guys going both ways. You know, they're kind of beat up. Gain of 3 there, 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 for the Hornets.
2nd and 7 from our own 38-yard line.
Oh, he jumped. Or they jumped.
Prior to the snap.
That's going to be a 5-yard penalty against Bay High.
Encroachment against the Tigers.
You know, that Van Cleve Pastor Shan game is really interesting to me. 32-0. Van Cleve's beating pass right now. That game next week, it might be something serious, Kyle. We were speaking off camera. East Central really needs a close game. I mean, it was, by all practical purposes, last week it really wasn't close. I mean, this has been a little better this week, but as you look into the playoffs, oh, man, that was a big hit.
Will Young sacks for a loss of 2.
Now, as you look into the playoffs, you want to be, I think the saying is battlefield tested. You want to have been through some challenging games because you're looking for challenging games as you move into the playoffs. There's not going to be many 1-7 teams, or 0 for the season teams, or any when you get into the playoffs. You're looking at Greene counties and those folks. So, you like the fact that you're seeing some competitive football right now. Got to see him. Good run.
Yeah, I'd like to know how many minutes this season we've trailed. It hasn't been many.
First down.
It hasn't been many at all. So good run right there by Dillon. Going to be a first down from the 48-yard line, our own 48-yard line. 9:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. We got a pretty comfortable lead here the way our defense is playing. There's a reverse to Sam. Can't get that one going. Everybody is playing that reverse very good.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
Number 8, that's Jordan Calamese. I don't know that he's come off the field all night, Sam. Excuse me, Kyle.
You're probably looking at Coach Huff down there. He's a good-looking young man, young fella.
Strapping young fella.
Strapping young man. Gain of 1 here, 2nd and 9. There's the toss to Cam. There's not a whole lot there.
Well, what they're doing, they have so many on the line, we're not able to pick up that secondary defender, that linebacker that typically we're able to pick him up.
Hey, their linebackers are making every tackle. You're exactly right. They've done a good job. 3rd and 6 here from the 48. 8:38 to go. Talking about playing a close game, we need one. You get comfortable, and that can hurt you at times.
It just as much as they're packing the line though, Kyle, I just feel like we're not far from breaking a big play. It just looks like we're going to use one here.
Yeah, we're going to use the timeout here. 8:19 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Timeout East Central, their last of the half.
While they're taking a timeout, let's recognize some of our sponsors to make tonight possible or make this happen every week is Paula Barlow Insurance, Willis Furniture, Matlott Law, Taylor Furniture, the Bradshaw Agency, Cronier AC, Tilly Farms, Sharon Segalis for Judge, Dixie Depot, Legendary Athletic Development, and El Campesino. We have some others we'll recognize as we move through the rest of the game. But we want to make sure we acknowledge those folks and WGUD and the East Central, as you pointed out, Kyle, last week, the East Central administration and for supporting our efforts. And Kyle and I get a lot of joy out of doing this every Friday night, and like to see our team be successful, and appreciate you guys tuning in with us.
It's a lot of fun for us to be able to do this. Like Nick just said, it's especially fun how good our football team is, how great of a job our kids do. They play hard, and our coaches do a great job as well. Back to the game, 3rd and 6 here. There's a toss to Cam. Good stiff arm. He almost got it.
I like that, man. Good run. Good run.
Going to be about a yard short, but good run by Cam. Still, like we talked about earlier, still kind of get back into the groove of things. Been out for a majority of the year with a broken leg. But he's coming back and doing a good job for us. So 4th and 1 here. 7:47 to go in the game. From the 43-yard line of Bayhigh. There's a toss again to Dylan. Good job. Good job. Thank you, H&H, for sponsoring our first downs. Good run right there by Dylan. Coach Smith didn't agree with me, but we got a first down. Coach Smith's not happy. We got a first down, and it's going to be first down from the 40. Same play here. There's a hole.
There he goes. That's the one we've been waiting on.
That's the one Nick was talking about. Really close to breaking one. Like Novocaine. Stick with it till it works. From the 16-yard line. Good run by Dylan there down to the 16-yard line. Clock running here, 7 minutes to go in the game. It looks like your Hornets are going to go 8-0 on the season. And next week they'll be looking to finish out 3rd undefeated regular season in school history. 1993 they were 10-0. Won the division last year. Of course, we know we finished the regular season undefeated and made it all the way to the state championship game. And this year we are going 8-0 here in 6 minutes.
Got another
with a chance
Tiger
to go 9-0. Got another Bayhigh Tiger hurt.
I think that's number 52, Cameron Taylor. Couldn't get a good number though.
Attorney Matthew Lott and his group of awesome paralegals get up every day with a dedication to solve your legal problems. Injuries and family matters are our specific areas of concentration. Results matter, and our track record shows it. We have also obtained numerous significant settlements and verdicts for our clients through our personal injury practice and obtained life-altering judgments for our clients in our divorce and child custody practice. Our offices are in Hurley and Pascagoula, and we have represented clients in almost every county in Mississippi. If you cannot come to us, we will come to you.
Time sure does fly, and for over 30 years now, our family at Taylor Furniture has been providing exceptional assistance and knowledge for all your furniture needs. We continue to offer a low overhead, which means the best prices for you on any of our large selection of brand name furniture. Mayo Upholstery, Lane Furniture, Sealy, Vaughn Bassett, Simmons, and so much more. You'll even get no interest financing with free local delivery. So here's to 30 more years doing what we do best at Taylor Furniture in Moss Point.
Hi, my name is Elise Edmondson with the Bradshaw Agency here in our Hurley location. Give us a call for all your insurance needs.
The Bradshaw Agency has been serving families in Mississippi since 1970. Whether you're building or buying a home, the Bradshaw Agency is here for you and ready to help. They also offer auto, business, and life insurance.
Stop by one of our locations today and let us earn your business.
The Bradshaw Agency, a proud sponsor of Hornet football on WGUD.
Go Hornets!
And we're back here. We hope that Bayhigh Tiger, you're right, Nick, number 52 is okay. you got to give them credit. They played hard tonight. They have they're not playing like a 1-7 team. They've played us well. Their defense has played really well, and they're kind of wearing out now.
They had a lot of fight in them, and you know, especially coming there out of halftime, and they made some adjustments offensively and really had some success moving the ball.
Shows you how good our defense is that we buckled down there, got the pick in the end zone, and turned it around.
Yeah,
second and 7.
No doubt that was a crucial play in the game.
2nd and 7 from the 13-yard line. There's a toss to Dillon. He's going to go in. Touchdown, Dylan Grinsteiner. Great run. About a 13-yard run. That's going to make it 27-0. We're going to go here for the extra point. Try to make it 28. Snap back. Good job by Jayberg. Good kick by Branson. That was going to go through for a good PAT.
Well, we got to stop, Kyle, and recognize the rest of our sponsors. Of course, El Campesino Mexican Restaurant there in downtown Hurley. Heritage Funeral Home. Those folks at Heritage and Cindy Frederick, we appreciate them. Hinton Homes, Empress Audio, Jackson County Board of Supervisors, Southern Oaks Realty, Mr. Mark Maples for judge, along with Jennifer C. Cole Harris for judge. Foster's Heating and Air Conditioning, Karen Wright, and that's Better Homes and Garden, Gary Roberts, and Mr. Mark Watts for County Court Judge Place 2. So thank you, folks, for your support of the East Central Hornets and WGUD football.
6:20 to go here. Branson's kicking off, going to roll, bounce up, go back into the end zone.
And that'll be another touchback for the Tigers. Some scores from around the coast. St. Stanislaus is up 29-9 against Moss Point in the fourth quarter.
Kyle, you gave some scores earlier. The update on some of those. Gaucher is up over PRC 48-0. That's in the fourth quarter. Stanislaus and Moss Point. Stanislaus has beaten Moss Point 29. Moss Point has posted 9 points now, so 29-9. Stanislaus has beaten Moss Point. That looks like that's in the fourth quarter. Picayune and Hattiesburg is playing 42-35. Hattiesburg's winning that game up in Hattiesburg tonight. George County looks like they may mess around and get their first victory of the season, I think, or second victory. They beat Greene County earlier on in the season, so I think this would be a region win for them. They're winning 13-0 against the Terry High Bulldogs up in Lucedale tonight, so that, like they may post a victory. Looks like Biloxi has defeated Pascagoula 14-10. Oh, bad snap.
Oh, Lord. They made a good play to get out right there.
Oh, my gosh.
Get hit hard. Good play by the quarterback.
Number one just tried to throw a block on Bryce Eubanks, and he just
didn't work out well for him.
He stepped on the tracks. Van Cleve has finished off pass tonight over in Van Cleve. That final's 32-0. So we'll head into Van Cleve next Friday night with them coming off a big victory. Poplarville finished off Purvis tonight. My goodness, 49-0 up in Purvis. So that's a big win for Poplarville Hornets. The other Hornets.
The other Hornets. There's a gear. Oh Lordy. Bryce came out with the ball. He was like, what?
Now this one looks like it may be close, finishing close. Ocean Springs is beating St. Martin 21-19 in the third quarter. They're over in St. Martin tonight, so
that's a huge game for playoffs in the Coast 6A division.
It'll be interesting to see how that plays out for our sister school over there. Harrison Central's up 35-23 over Hancock up McKeel tonight.
Third and 7 here. 4 minutes, 50 seconds to go. There's a long ball. He's open.
Oh man.
Oh.
I was afraid it was going to happen. I don't know that we really meant to do that. I think think their guy was tired, and Zwick just kind of ran. It didn't look malicious. I don't know if
agree.
that call was necessary there.
I agree. I think if he wanted to hit him hard, he could have hit him a lot harder. Seemed like he kind of bumped him. I don't know.
It's like number 19, Dalton White's checking into the game for the Hornets. Looks like he's going to give Zwick a break there.
15 yards after the play. That will give the Tigers a first down.
So that's going to give them a first down on a 3rd and long. So it's going to be first down from the 40, just on the other side of the 40, going right to left here for Bayhigh. Game is in hand for the Hornets. 4 minutes, 47 seconds to go, 28-0. And Bayhigh is still playing hard, young group of kids. There's a snap. Oh, Lord.
Oh, my gosh.
That's illegal touching, yeah.
Was that I think a lineman reached up to try to grab it. Is that what happened, Kyle? I was watching. Uh-oh.
Multiple flags on the play.
Yeah, it's just frustration.
That ain't what you want there.
No. Yeah, that number, Samaja Robertson come in and took a cheap shot. He's probably going to be done for the evening. They're trying to figure out exactly what happened over there, I think.
Yeah, there's about 14 flags on the field. I believe it's going to be illegal touching against Bay because the quarterback threw it up and the lineman tried to catch it, which is illegal. Then I believe it's going to be a personal foul against us and a personal foul against them. We'll see how it shakes out, but that's what I think happened. Avery Scott is over here on the bench. Looked like he may have been involved in some way. We'll see here. Jacob Gibbs has replaced him.
Illegal touching against the Tigers.
So the first call is illegal touching against Bayhigh. Then we got a personal foul against East Central.
That's kind of surprising because maybe it happened before, but I know.
Personal foul against Bayhigh.
Okay, I was gonna say I know.
Yeah, that didn't.
Well, they had one guy that came took a cheap shot. I think it was at Avery.
So we'll see what happens here. The White Hats calling Coach Smith out to maybe explain it.
Illegal touching against the Tigers that will result in a loss of down with personal fouls.
Looks like Avery Scott has been ejected. And
maybe I'm looking through my maroon glasses, but I
don't see how you can keep number 1 on the field.
Yeah, I don't either.
Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah. That didn't seem like it shook out the right way there. I didn't see what Avery did, but number 1.
After all the flags are finally assessed, it brings up 2nd and 15 for the Tigers.
Number 1 looked like he was about to throw a punch.
Yeah, he
shoved.
He came in and I think it was Avery out. Oh.
Let's see if he hung on. He got hit hard.
Yeah, that was a great hit by Tyler Thornton. He hit him right on the ball. That was a good play. You know, as I recall, I don't think that Tyler was starting in the Jamboree game, and I think he was playing, but he's really come on and
he's played well.
He's another one that's gotten better, and he is the other junior starter on our defense, so he'll be back next year and be a welcome presence for Coach Hudson, I'm sure.
He's played well. So it's going to be 3rd and about 15. As Bayhigh comes up to the line, back in the gun. Motion.
That's gonna do it.
Intercept. He's got a convoy unless he got caught. Interception by number 32, Tyler Thornton. Great play. We turned around and blocked well too.
We did. I was watching. I was hoping we would keep our composure, and we did a good job there. So that'll seal the deal for the Hornets tonight, I believe.
That's going to end it. Yep. 4 minutes 25 seconds to go here. We're going to get the ball on the 26-yard line of Bay High. Hornets lead 28-0. Going to go to 8-0 on the season. There's a toss to Dillon. He's got a lane. Good run, dragging tacklers.
Yeah, I believe
Face mask.
They've put all. I think they've got a whole new set of guys in. They're running. I got some of the same ones out there. It just seemed like it was a little different set.
See what the call is. Face mask against Bay High. Maybe I'm wrong, Nick, but it seems like there's been 75 penalties called tonight.
Yeah,
every play it seems like there's been a penalty. Just
the first half were more, procedure type penalties, and we've had a little bit of they've been chippy here in the second half, and some of them been more in the nature of personal foul. But they hadn't been afraid of throwing that flag tonight for sure.
Good run by Dillon. Down to inside the 5. 3:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Hornets in control. Here comes the play in. It's going to be 2nd and about 4 from the 5-yard line. Dillon's going to get in for a touchdown. Good run. Set up by an interception by Tyler Thornton. We're going to come in and kick the extra point here. Look to go up 35-0. 3:13 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Davis on to attempt the point after.
Snaps good, holds good, kicks up, and it's good. Make it 35-0.
At Cronier, we're the MVP when it comes to your AC.
Cronier Air Conditioning has been serving the coast since 1958. At Cronier Air Conditioning, we take pride in servicing our customers and keeping them comfortable all year long. In honor of our 60 years of service, we're offering a $60 service call till the end of the year for all new and existing customers.
So give us a call today and let our winning team go to work for you.
Cronier Air Conditioning, 228-475-7845.
Welcome to Tilley Farms. We are the Tilleys. We so appreciate the support that we've had thus far. We're located at 6900 Hurley Wade Road, between Hurley Baptist Church and Hurley Hardware. We have a full line of fresh fruits and vegetables. We slice, dice, cut, chop to order. We have a convenient online store that you can access through Facebook, and we always have fresh fruits and vegetables available as you walk in.
Hi, I'm Sharon Segalis. For 16 years, I've served as your youth court judge in Jackson County. I'm a lifelong resident of Jackson County, married for 40 years, proud mother and grandmother. As judge, I have established a detention school and a drug court. I developed and implemented the Heartbeat and Fostering Future programs for foster children and helped grow our CASA program into the largest in the state. It would be my honor to continue serving the families of Jackson County as your youth court judge. Please vote for me on November the 6th.
Every day, a chancery judge takes responsibility for other people's lives by making decisions on cases presented to the court. In my opinion, A chancery judge should have a real compassion for other people, should have a real understanding of human life, and should have a depth of legal experience. I'm Mark Maples, candidate for Chancery Court Judge, asking for your vote on November 6th.
Have to say, Bayhigh has played a good game. This game is getting away from them, but they've played well. It hasn't been in hand, but for here at the end of the fourth quarter.
Well, it kind of goes what we talked about. Anytime you have kids playing both ways, and you're playing a good football team, that really is exposed, and that's what's happened here for these guys tonight because they've played hard.
No doubt about it. They've played well. They have not played like a 1-17.
Well, as I said, I kind of wonder if we won't see for moving forward. Of course, I guess they have like 1 or 2 more games, but I look for Mr. Peters to be very involved in their offense next season, and I think it'll take on a different complexion. It's a little better kick there.
Good kick, number 3's got
it.
He fell down.
I feel pretty sure Dylan must have something that's going on there, muscle or something.
Yep, he'll play through it. He's tough.
Yeah, well, it certainly hadn't shown on his defensive contributions tonight. He's had a couple tackles that were very impressive.
Big interception. 3:08 to go here in the game. 35-0 Hornets. Going to go to 8-0 in the season. 4-0 in district play. That's the important number. And with the win tonight, we will be the Division 8-4A district champs. Which means we will host a playoff game in 2 weeks here. I think that's going to be a delayed game.
Yeah, a delayed game. So we were talking about that before the game, Kyle. So this shows up a for sure first round playoff game here in Hurley. And then what sort of do you know enough to talk through some of the other, assuming we were to win that game, the subsequent games?
Yeah, we play we'll play the 4 seed out of Division 5, which is Northeast Jones and Newton County, and that group. And it hadn't been decided. It's still up in the air. It's Northeast Lauderdale, West Lauderdale. West Lauderdale is undefeated right now in that division. Northeast Jones is in that division. Newton County's in that division. And we'll play the number 4 seed out of that division. Then we'll host again the next week if we win the first. So, and I believe that's not looking ahead too far, but I believe that's the winner of the 2nd seed from Division 7 and the 3rd seed from Division 6.
Okay.
So, again, we're on the opposite side of Poplarville. So, if we continue to win and they continue to win, then we would play them for South State.
Well, we do know at this point that if there would be 2 games, not to look ahead, but we would have 2 home games. Our first 2 games would be home games.
As long as we keep winning.
Gotcha.
And of course, Coach Smith would say we got to worry about Van Cleve.
Of course.
That's what a coach says. But we can look ahead because we don't have to come in Sunday and watch film for 7 or 8 hours or call plays.
Yeah, well, I just asked because I know these fine folks watching at home. They're wondering that.
Yes. And
thought we was gonna get another pick.
It's gonna be 4th down here, 1:31 to go. I'm sure Bayhigh wouldn't mind if we could just go ahead and roll that clock to 3 zeros and shake hands and go home, but we're gonna finish it out here. 1:31 to go, 35-0.
Yeah, we got some.
I don't know what we're doing.
It looks like
I think we thought it was a timeout. So Bayhigh's going to punt out of their own end zone 4th. They had to call timeout. as the play
Timeout
clock.
Tigers, their second of the half.
Looks like Ocean Springs has went ahead of St. Martin 28-19. That's a big game there. We talked about that. Van Cleve finished off past 32-0. Harrison Central defeated Hancock 35-23 in the fourth quarter. St. Stanislaus leads Moss Point 29-7. Lots of good games going on. See if I can get the Picayune Hattiesburg game. That's one of the bigger ones of the night. Stanislaus 29-9. Looks like Hattiesburg's went up 2 scores in the fourth quarter against Picayune. Gaucher big over Pearl River Central in the fourth quarter, which is big for playoff implications in that 5A division. Ocean Springs 28, St. Martin 19. George County still leads Terry 13-0. That'd be a big win for the Rebels and keep them in playoff contention. That's a very short kick for Bay High there. Doesn't matter who gets the ball there because it'll be short either way. West Harrison 33, Long Beach 28. Poplarville wins big. Talked about that just a second ago. Gulfport defeated D'Iberville 28-21. I believe that wins the division for Gulfport in 6A. Stone defeated Wayne County. That's a big win for the Stone Tomcats. Biloxi defeated Pascagoula 14-10. So minute 9 here with the clock running. We got looks like our second team. No,
Tishon's just checked in. Yeah, we just got he's going to carry it.
Good run for him.
And Tishon McGee down inside the 5-yard line.
So 45 seconds to go here. We'll see what we do here. Hornets lead 35-0. Going to go 8-0 on the season. As they line up to run probably the last play of the game.
Yeah, this will do it. He'll walk in.
Tishon McGee is in up the middle. Touchdown East Central. And that's Tishon's first score of the game.
Touchdown, Tishon McGee. Great run by him. 2 good runs right there. About a 5-yard touchdown run. But he set it up with a longer run. So, as the clock is running down, we kicked the extra point.
Is a good PAT from Branson Davis. The final score of tonight's homecoming action: East Central 42, Bay High no score.
So the Hornets finish off.
And the Hornets clinch the district for the second year in a row.
Bay High 42-0. As the Hornets and the Tigers shake hands, we're going to win the game 42-0 there. And we go 8-0 on the season. And we will play Van Cleve next week to finish out the season. A great year. So finishing up tonight, Nick, good win. You know, winning is fun, and I'm sure that Coach Smith and our other coaches may not be thrilled with the way we're winning, but we're winning, and that's what matters. And if you keep winning, you got a chance to have a special season. That's the bottom line.
That's right. And, you know, we talked about some of the fashions of victory. You wanna see some close games, and you want to continue to get work and keep that intensity, and I know that's where they're at. You know, they're trying to build for a long playoff run. You know, they're 7-8 games now. They've got 8 games behind them, but to get where they want to be, they got 4 or 5 more games. So you don't want to put it in cruise control now. Now that you're sort of ending your regular season. So the challenge now will be not to look ahead, but to keep that intensity. You want to go into Van Cleve with a good game plan, ready to go, humble and hungry.
Yeah.
And just another week of prep. They're gonna. You certainly he's going to talk to them tonight about enjoy your homecoming and keep cool heads and do the right thing and come to work ready to go, Sunday film time or film session or Monday. So big win tonight for the hometown team.
Good win and homecoming. As a coach, I can tell you that their challenge this week will be one of the bigger challenges as a coach and as a coaching staff, because basically, Van Cleve is a big game. I enjoy playing Van Cleve and competing against them. I could say more, but I don't want to be ugly on air. But 8-0 with the district clinched, it's going to take some motivation for us to play really hard. And one thing about it, our coaches do a great job with that. And so next week we will face Van Cleve right here at HD Shirley Field, and we'll say good night to you from Hurley, Mississippi, where the Hornets go 8-0 after a 42-0 win over Bay High. Thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you next week.
Dixie Depot in Hurley, Mississippi isn't your typical gas station. Step inside and you'll soon realize they have a lot to offer, like a wide selection of gifts and clothing, a delicious variety of baked goods, and fresh cooked meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all with friendly service and southern hospitality. And don't forget, Dixie Depot is open 24 hours a day, so stop by after the game and fill up.
Go Hornets!
Dixie Depot, 21,000 Highway 613 in Hurley.
Welcome to Legendary Athletic Development Fitness Center, locally owned and operated by fully certified trainers Lori and Joe Ladner. Serving you for over 5 years, Legendary Athletic Development Fitness Center offers an 8,000 square foot facility of free weight, machine-based exercise, and a personal and class-based training area. Stop by today and check out the new look.
Do you have what it takes to be a legend?
Of course you do. Come to Hurley Legendary Athletic Development for all your fitness needs.
El Campesino Mexican Restaurant is a hidden jewel tucked away in the heart of Hurley, Mississippi. Come experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Our friendly team is waiting for you and ready to serve. You won't be disappointed. We also have something for the little ones.
Come check out the kids' menu.
El Campesino Mexican Restaurant, 21205 Highway 613 in Hurley. Open Monday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and open till 10 on Friday nights after the game. Call-in orders are welcome, 588-3288.
Hey, I'm Leah Hinton, broker and owner of Southern Oaks Realty, and our team is here to help you buy and sell in beautiful South Mississippi.
Check out this listing from Southern Oaks Realty. 3-bedroom, 2 full bath home with a swimming pool. 2385 Connors Boulevard in Van Cleve.
With over 55 combined years of real estate industry experience, Southern Oaks Realty team is a win for you and your home. Give us a call today.
Flying? You want an experienced pilot who knows that cockpit inside and out. Surgery? You want an experienced surgeon who's performed that procedure over and over. Choose your Chancery Court judge with that same care. Trust Gary Roberts to be your judge.
I have the right experience. I've dedicated my career to Chancery Court. I've served as a city judge and I've served on the State Bar Ethics Committee. Let me serve you.
Vote Gary Roberts, Chancery Court judge for Jackson, George, and Greene counties.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Sequel Harris. I'm a candidate for County Court Place 1 Youth Court in Jackson County. I've been a resident of Jackson County since 1995 and have practiced law here since 2001. With my knowledge and experience, I believe that I'm qualified to serve the families of Jackson County, bringing new ideas to assist our families in crisis in a fair and impartial manner. Please vote November the 6th for me as your next Youth Court judge.
At Foster's Heating and Air, our comfort consultants have extensive training in HVAC systems. For us, success means finding the best solution for your project and budget.
Our dedicated team at Foster's has more than 90 years of combined experience. We are here to serve you. We will listen with understanding and compassion, and we guarantee that you'll be taken care of.
We count on our teams every day, and so can you.
This is Foster's, home of the old reliable.
We are Foster's.
Deciding to sell your home or property is an important life decision. Hi, I'm Karen Wright with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Traditions, and I'm available to help you with all your real estate needs on the entire Mississippi Gulf Coast. I have the trust and experience. I can get you the results that you deserve. Contact me today.
For more information, contact Karen Wright at Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Traditions, 601-508-2514.
Hi, I'm Joe Davis, a certified athletic trainer with Encore Physical Therapy. In conjunction with Singing River Health System, we provide certified athletic trainers to cover sports events at local high schools along the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Our purpose for being here, of course, is in the event of an injury, is to be basically Johnny on the spot to provide the services that need to evaluate, provide whatever immediate treatment that need to be provided, as well as referring to our many different medical disciplines that we have in conjunction with Singing River Health Systems and Bienville Orthopedics, as well as Encore Physical Therapy. We would like to thank you all for allowing us to be able to provide top-notch sports medicine care to our young athletes here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. We're here for the kids, and that's what matters.